What's going on, everyone? It is Mr. Blue Ocean FX himself, and I am back with another breakdown. And this time we are looking at the Australian dollar versus the US dollar. And as always, getting straight into it. Starting off on the weekly time frame, we can see that we had a nice big push, very, very strong bearish momentum. Okay, that started off at when it overextended and gave us a new high back in September of 2024. All right, went as high as the 0.6938, then fully reversed straight down with not a bullish candle in sight until around November the 18th, all the way as low as the 0.6085. Okay, then you can see that we had a nice pullback going from January 13th into the 20th for about a week. Came up, came back, failed to give us a new low, giving us a higher low. And now we have three bullish candles starting from February 3rd into this week. Okay, so that's what we're seeing on the weekly time frame. Okay, and making our way back into the daily time frame. Once I get rid of this line, okay. Going into the daily time frame, we can see a nice break above structure. Okay, we had our last lower high point here on the 7th of January at 0.6245. Got a nice push down. We then broke structure, went above. Okay, and you can see they came down, swept any early buyers at these levels here, causing a double bottom. And then we finally broke above again, tested those highs at the 0.6311, finally broke through, and you can see some bullish momentum at the moment. Okay, now making our way down to the H4 time frame, which is where I'm determining my entry, which I'm currently in with a very, very tight stop. You can see we gave a new higher low point here on Wednesday, gave us a big push to the 0.6399 area. We did get a retracement leg here. You can see all these bearish candles, which to me looks like a higher low point. Why do I say that, and why did I currently enter? I worked my way all the way down. You can see this nice strong bearish candle here that closed out earlier, about an hour ago. Okay, spiked down, didn't quite sweep these lows here at this previous higher low point. However, if you scale down to the M5 time frame, again, everything is structured for me. I have a tight 5 pip stop, okay, from my entry. You can see it came up, spiked up, took out any sellers that were here. They then pushed down lower, giving us a new lower low. They come up, they give us a higher low point here, and then we break above that level. Okay, now I placed my entry right here, giving me my stop at the 0.6371 area. So I have a 5 pip stop loss, and then I'm looking to target the 0.6408, which will give me a nice 1 to 6. My overall target is up here at the 0.6423, giving me a 1 to 9, 1 to 10 risk to reward ratio. Now, the reason why I'm going to enter that and an early entry is because the risk to reward is worth it for me, risking $1 to make 9. That, and I do believe if you look at the H4 time frame, that in the next hour and a half, you will see an exhaustion on this candle that is currently active. If I can just get rid of all these lines, you can see the candle better. Okay. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 20 hours of bearish momentum or pullback. You can see the volume increased starting on Thursday, increased, and then we finally got a weaker candle here about 4 hours ago. And now this candle looks to be above average, above the average bar here. However, if you look at the lower time frames like M5, you can see the structure has shifted, okay, at least temporarily. So for me, the risk is worth it to take this risk, being that we have a nice early entry at these low prices here after everyone has been stopped out, okay? Because I'm pretty sure, and if you've ever been a buyer and been in profit for a very long time. For anybody that's been buying from down here, people usually chase the highs, okay? So they were chasing these highs, chasing these highs, chasing these highs, chase this very high here for breakout traders, placing their stops right under here, which they got liquidated. Anybody that bought here got also liquidated, okay? Now, they didn't quite come down here, which tells me there's a lot of bullish strength, okay? Now, you look at this bullish candle that was here, even though it was an exhaustion, there's a lot of buyers in here, okay? So once I saw this nice impulse lower that was not stronger than this bullish volume candle, although it looks and appears, well, it is bigger, it doesn't appear, it is a bigger candle. However, the volume is not as strong as the bullish volume, okay? All of that plays a factor. So as always, keeping this within 5 minutes. Once again, my entry is at the 0.6359 area, actually, and my stop is at the 0.6371, which is a 5 pip stop overall. And then I'm looking to go to as high as 0.64233, and then a little higher, which would be at the 0.6446, if the market can break above the previous high on H4, which is at the 0.64083. And as always, if you like the content, make sure to follow, boost it, and share it with a fellow trader. If you want to see more, if you have any other pairs that you'd like me to analyze, feel free to comment below, and we'll catch you on the next one. Have a great weekend.